What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm going to show you the ultimate way to farm 7-star Serperior to get all the Herba Mystica that you'll ever need. And this is the easiest 7-star raid, and we're going to be featuring the ultimate solo build and the ultimate one-hit KO strat that works on turn 1. And I just want to let you guys know, all my predictions came true. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and support the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. So quickly to go over to raid. So it's live right now. End September 22nd, but we'll be back September 27th to the 29th. It has the hidden ability Contrary, and its moves are going to be Leaf Storm, Gastro Acid, Dragon Pulse, and Iron Tail. Now, Iron Tail is its only real physical move on its actual moveset. And then additional moves is Sweet Sense, which happens on turn 0. Breaking Swipe, which happens at 84% time remaining, and then Glare that happens at 40% HP remaining. Honestly, this Pokemon's really not a threat any way, shape, or form outside of using like Leaf Storm spam, but if you take care of Contrary, then you're going to be good to go. Now, it's only times 30 HP, which is incredibly low. I was actually preparing all my strats for times 35, but even better, it's times 30, so super easy. And yes, you do have a 15% chance of getting one of the Herba Mysticas, and you can get multiple. I had a couple raids where I got 3, 4, even 5 Herba Mysticas, so it was really awesome to get all of those. Now, the best builds for this is going to be, in my opinion, the Galarian Slowking for the solo build. This thing is a monster. It's a beast. And we're going to go with the Terra Poison and the Shell Bell. With the max HP, max special attack, modest nature, your ability does not matter. So very easy, simple to build this dude and use him. So turn 1 skill swap. You get the Contrary off the Serperior, it's gone for the rest of the raid. You're going to use Acid Spray turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Then from that point, you're going to Terra Poison Sludge Bomb. Keep Sludge Bombing until the a Serperior removes his debuffs. Then go back to hit those Acid Sprays. And once you get a -6 again, you just hit Sludge Bomb till you win. Now, he could remove our ability with the Gastro Acid, and that's okay. Because if he somehow does that early on, then you can go for Nasty Plot. Do not go for Nasty Plot while you have Contrary on. Only use it if you need to, if Contrary ever comes off early from you. But personally, I never actually used it. So you could just run this Pokemon with these first 3 moves and you're good to go. Now, I'll say this Skeledirge build works. It's pretty consistent, but it is slow. So if you're interested, I was running max special attack, max special defense, but you can also go max HP and special max special defense. With Unaware, with Torch Song, Sunny Day, Flamethrower, and Slack Off, this build works too with a modest nature. Delphox actually works pretty well, slightly slower than the Galarian Slowking with the Terra Fire and the Shell Bell. With the max special attack, modest nature, and a max special defense, you could run max HP as well. This works too, and this is super simple. You just turn 1 skill swap, spam Overheat until Gastro Acid hits you. Once it hits you, then you can go for Nasty Plot to boost your special attack and Flamethrower to do additional damage, and you'll win. You'll do a lot of damage, but I will say that the Slowking is just slightly faster and better than the Delphox. Also, the Victory Bell with the Terra Poison actually works too. It has the move Gastro Acid, just like the Serperior does, so you can just Gastro Acid turn 1 and then just remove the Contrary from that Pokemon and then go for Acid Spray spam and then go for Sludge Bomb spam and eventually win. Very similar to how every other one of these builds work. Modest max special attack, and you can go for max HP or max special defense. That's up to you. I think max HP is probably a little bit better because Iron Tail can hurt, especially if he starts to raid off with a +2 physical attack if you have Intimidators on your side of the field. Time for the best solo. The best solo, and one of the cooler shinies, in my opinion, is the Galarian Slowking. So we are playing a little bit on hardcore difficulty here with the 2 Intimidator beginning, which means we're going to hit by a +2 Iron Tail in the beginning, which is it's not fun. It's not fun. Even though it's not stab, it's not Terra boosted, it's still not a fun thing to get hit by. And our evasion goes down, so that means Iron Tail will 100% hit us, but that's a-okay. Because all that matters on this turn 1, even if you get hit by a critical hit, is just get this skill swap off, and then this sort of neuters the entire raid. So we got the skill swap, and now I have Contrary, and it has Curious Medicine, which doesn't do anything in a raid, so we don't even really care about that. So at this point, we now want to spam Acid Spray 3 times in a row. Acid Spray is going to be the way to go here. So it's going to lower its special defense by 2 each time, and it's also going to build up our charge. And since we have Shell Bow, we get a little bit recovery, which is nice. Also, he got burned, which is pretty funny. We're going to be able to take these hits even better. And of course, because he doesn't have Contra anymore, any Intimidators coming out are going to further lower its physical attack stat. So making those Iron Tails literally do nothing. And sometimes you get hit by an Iron Tail when you have Contrary up, you get a defense boost when it tries to drop you. So he's going for Dragon Pulse. The good news is we have such high special defense naturally, we just sort of take that like a champ. So now he's -6 special defense. We're going to get a little bit of HP back. And now our Terra charge is at full. So we are going to Terra if he lets us. All right, change the stat changes. That's fine. We didn't buff up at all. Breaking Swipe, that's fine. It's going to just be annoying in like 15 seconds of my life here to watch 4 Pokemon get minus attack. But that's fine. We're going to Terra Poison, hit that big Sludge Bomb. And this is going to do a lot of damage, right? I mean, he's -6 special defense, the stab, Terra boosted, super effective. Galarian Slowking actually has pretty solid special attack. He's a rather bulky Pokemon, but he can still fight back pretty fiercely. Also, he looks very cool in general, right? He's like a little vampire dude. So this Iron Tail, once again, not doing a lot, but who cares? Defense drop, whatever. That's fine. That was just a massive amount of damage. And that's gonna give us pretty much back to full. Well, shields go up, and we're gonna have to redo the Acid Spray attack on him. The shields, unfortunately, go all the way. Only downside of Slowking is he do so much damage. He essentially has to do the max shields. So now we got a defense rise, which is nice. So that knocked out the defense drop we had earlier, so we're back to neutral there. And another -2. We get a little bit of HP back. This is nice. A little bit of sustain is gonna go a long way in this raid. Stealing Orb doesn't matter. Gonna go for another Acid Spray. Iron Tail again. And he hasn't hit us with Gastro Acid once. If he hits you with Gastro Acid, then you need to go for Nasty Plots to get some boosts. But if he doesn't go for it like this time so far, then you just don't care. And you just make sure you get 3 Acid Sprays off, and then you go for Sludge Bomb. So yeah, his physical attack is just not doing anything at this point. I mean, the Intimidators have cycled on him pretty hardcore. Our defense has been boosted once, which is pretty nice. And of course, Iron Tail is just not a great move in general. Glare. So if you get hit by Glare, you do need to go for the heal chair to remove it. It will just save you a headache, which is, you don't want to get headaches in this. So now we just hit Sludge Bomb until we win the raid. That's just doing nothing. He just does nothing to us. It's just, Serperior is pretty pathetic. That looks like 2 more Sludge Bombs will kill at this point. And we got the poison, so a little bit of residual damage is going to be coming our way, which is, and then maybe a little bit quicker. All right. Gastro Acid. So now, if we really wanted to, we could go for Nasty Plot. There's no point at this point in the raid. He's already -6. It's faster just to kill him next turn, because he's going to die. He's going to die no matter what this next turn. Just straight up, he's dead. Also, notice the raid timer. We are over 50% still on the raid timer. Over 50%. Really had no big threats of dying, which is really great. Like, the worst thing that happens to you is he just drops your defense every single time with Iron Tail after he removes Contrary from you. But that's going to be really low chance of that happening. So if you just build your Pokemon right, you'll be good to go. And this is a very easy free solo raid to clear the Galarian Slowking. And you get some Herb and Mystic, a 50% chance of getting at least 1 herb. Oh my god, we got all the herb. We got 4 herb. For the ultimate farming method, and you can do this in my Discord server or with your friends online, is a 4-person, 1-hit, 1-turn KO strat. So you need to get the Paldean Tauros here, the Fire 1 Blaze Breed with the Choice Band. and Adamant Nature, max attack, and then honestly, you don't need to do this EV spread I did. Max speed, max attack, anger point is all you need with Choice Band and Flare Blitz, and that's your Tauros. Next up is Meowscarada holding the Focus Sash. You can go max HP, max speed. This is a level 36 one. You can do it with a level 100 one. The only thing you need to have is Flower Trick, and you're going to use Flower Trick to target the Tauros player. Then you want to have a Koraidon or a Torkoal. Both of these Pokemon work here. Koraidon is better though, I will say. And for the Koraidon, I would actually recommend max HP, max special defense, holding a Focus Sash. Don't ignore the Shell Bell. Hold a Focus Sash on your Koraidon, and you only need to move Helping Hand here. And then last but not least is a Stonejourner holding the Focus Sash. And you know, max HP, max special defense, so plus special defense nature is ideal. But you have the Focus Sash, and they all have the same ability, Power Spot, and that's all you need for this Pokemon. Now for that one turn, like I mentioned, super easy. So Torkoal player or Koraidon player with your Focus Sash, just immediately hit the Helping Hand onto the Tauros player. The Meowscarada player just immediately hit the Flower Trick onto the Tauros, and then the Stonejourner player immediately hits the Attack Cheer. Once player one sees all three of those things happen, just hit the Choice Band and Flare Blitz, and you'll get a guaranteed one-hit KO. This calc was actually for times 35, but I didn't update the calc. But the HP is actually times 30 on the Serperior, so free 99. And now to the live footage. All right, so we're gonna do the one-hit KO turn one strat to defeat the 7-star Serperior here. So we're gonna be doing the Choice Band, Tauros, Flare Blitz into Sun strat. So Koraidon gets the Sun up, Stonejourner sets up Power Spot on the field, and we're essentially just gonna go last here while everyone else does their thing, right? So we need to see an attack here from the Stonejourner. We need the Meowscarada to hit us with the Flower Trick to proc our Anger Point to give us max attack, and then we're get Helping Hand support from the Koraidon. So I'm just gonna wait for all the things to happen. The Flower Trick has happened now, right? So 2 more things. All right, I see attack share, and now I need to see the Helping Hand go off. And Helping Hand goes off, and once you see the final text go off, go for the Flare Blitz. We have enough speed to outspeed. That's a one-hit KO every single time. Farm that Urban Mystica with your pals, with the people in the Discord. Super easy raid build. It's super easy to do this strat. You don't even need like the most optimized situations, you know. Very free. Get that herb, get that other vitamin stuff and things like that. And don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Hey, and we got some more herb. Let's go. And we got some calciums. All right.